Hello everyone. So I'm live here today on 14th of March 2023. My name is Shivendra, and I just make this certain plan to come online as market is starting up for India market. I thought there has been a complete carnage yesterday. I thought it'll be good to connect with you. I have not made any videos for a long time. I thought it'll be a good time to share my views and what I wanted to cover in today's live stream as people join in because it was not pre-announced. So apologies again. Is I just wanted to make sure that I'm here and share my understanding and knowledge and what I am doing. And thing is which I want to cover is what next for India market from yesterday's carnage. And there's one question which has come from one of the subscribers on wall of mine, and I want to cover that as well. And what is my learning so far? And if you are a serious investor and want to create a serious wealth, you want to watch until the end of it, where I'll try to cover my takes on it, on what I am doing and what how do I see that. Because at the end of the day, the market goes in cycle, and you have to know how to behave when it is on the top, and you have to know how to behave when it's bottom, and all that is just it's part of the journey. So you have to consider that from that lens, and I want to share that in this live stream. As people are joining in, if you can give a thumbs up or put a comment box below, peaceful weekend investing, PWI, and I would be more than happy. So at least I know that people are joining in, and whether it's from Facebook or it's from YouTube, just put a comment, share your, say hi, or put in the comment box below. You are able to hear me well, and I will get started. I know market is about to start, and I've never done this live stream while the market is on, but I thought it'll be a good idea to share this and see what's going on, because and what was something might add value in your journey. So we'll give a few minutes. Just if you are joining in, type in joined, and we'll get started. Right. Thank you so much for this, and let's go through one by one. What next for India market from yesterday's carnage, right? And now the market is live as well. Now, the way I am seeing this is definitely it was overextended. So what we can do is quickly we go through all the indexes, because a reason why we do cover, and if you know, if you've been watching my videos earlier, I do cover a lot of indexes because understanding the market environment is very important, right? And as I mentioned to you, the market goes in cycle, and one has to understand from that light whether you are what stage of the market you are in, and you have to behave in that fashion. You can't just simply keep on buying all the time, and a lot of people are just permeable. And when I look at the market, I look at it and always cover that, the market goes in cycle. There's a euphoria movement which comes in, and then there is an pessimism movement comes in, and you just have to play and be part of it. And that's why it is all about mind games. You have to be focusing on your plan, your process, and that's where you can be so peaceful in that. Because and I will share those in my last bit of it. So watch till the end, and then I'll cover how did I manage to understand that there is a euphoria movement, and I want to get out of this and put take the profit off and put the cash. If you've seen my previous videos and following me on Twitter, right? And just clear disclaimer as a whole before we go in is that I'm not at all an registered advisor in whether in Australia, US, or India SEBI registered. So please read this disclaimer before proceeding, and everything else is just for fun and entertainment and education purposes only. Please do not take any actions or buy and sell based on this. And I'm just gonna quickly check whether I am can see myself live. Everything is fine, because if you are able to hear me, let me quickly check that, because sometimes I had a challenge in the sound. I just want to make sure that it is perfectly okay. Uh, Live, I want to see that. Yes. Check that. Yeah, looks like it's coming through. Awesome. Great, great. So I think everything is looking good there. So let's start with, let me share my trading view, and then we'll go through the one of the all the indexes, and it's live as well. So we can, I'll be here, ask any questions. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Shivendra Bhatia, and I have been following Peaceful Weekend Investing, which is basically helping your journey as a busy professional, how you can navigate and create wealth and understand and decipher the stock market in a peaceful manner, so that we can only do the day job and focus on investing by spending a couple of hours on the weekend with a clear objective, you becoming a taking ownership of your own funds and your savings and become a fund manager of your own. I have been in building solutions in the same domain, worked in various companies and ex Nasdaq, and understand how the stock manipulation works. No representation to any of them my employers as such, but it's all has been a hard work in my journey, and that's what I kind of relate. I put this channel out so that I can share that journey with you all, so you can benefit. So if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, because I'm not a typical YouTuber coming in with kind of fancy videos. Whatever I share is something which I truly appreciate your time and want to give an actionable insights. So please make sure you take it from that line and learn from it, and don't take any investment advice. And whatever stocks we're going to discuss is just for education purposes only. So let me share my trading view, and give me a minute. Yep. So let's start with sharing my trading view, and uh, you should be Are you able to hear me now? Are you able to hear me now? Is it better now? Are you able to hear me? Sorry, guys. Every time I have this challenge, I'm trying to sort this out. Okay, I know what's the problem here. So I will edit that part. So let me start again. So what we will try to cover is go through all the indexes for the first part of it, and as the market is live here, and you can see here in the small cap side of it, right? There might be some part of the video where you don't have the voice, but I'm repeating again, so don't need to worry about it. um, so this is small cap index, and today also it's kind of down 0.65% as the market is open on 14th of March 2023. And look at the violation which is happening here, and today also is kind of gap down. And but if you look at this particular period on daily chart, you will not get the clear context of it. Rather, you just move to 3 months or a monthly chart, if at least not. And if you look at it, what do you see here? These the and the you will start getting more and more clarity, right? After this base formation, the the small cap index alone has given you 58% return, and that itself tells you the story, right? So if small cap index itself has given you that returns, then you need to understand, hey, that what is that you can expect from this, right? And uh, and that is the understanding you need to do. And now it's just corrected first month after this base formation of small cap index. The This is the first time it's giving some meaningful correction. And I think there'll be some more, and I can't predict anything what will happen in future, and it's not right also. But focus is that you need to understand that every rally either goes with a time correction or price correction, and that is what happening right now. And all the news of SEBI manipulation, chief coming in, all that is a story which now we are attaching, but it was already written here what is coming here, right? Every time it moves up, it has to come and revert to the mean, and that's what happening. So, and now you can attach any story to it. That's easy. And look at the reality index as a whole. This is a monthly index, guys, so I'm not even showing you daily charts. And we have been covering this in past videos as well, when this was forming up, all right? And you can see here it's extended. Then you go to mid cap, same story, no way, no change. So you, if you go and look at daily chart, you'll find all kind of things, and the commentaries are all negative. But my suggestion is you need to have your own process, and then that way tells you the story, right? So now, and if you go into oil and gas, this is like it's giving a bit of a recovery, which is a good sign. Okay, so you, what I was trying to tell you is, I generally, what I do is I put a blue tick on the Nifty, and I try to sort it out by percentage. Okay, so what will happen is now it'll tell me there is some bit of a recovery, and let me. Okay, so you can see here, so Nifty is up 0.9%, and you have CNX Energy and small cap is started showing some bit of a recovery here, which is the bounce back which is happening. I'm not going to buy at this point in time because it could be just kind of dead cat bounce which can happen, and you just don't want to jump in on the first go. I want to let this settle down a bit and see what's happening. um, I whenever this correction happens and these kind of corrections, my and I'm always in this time around. I did share that I was putting things from 15th February. I was in a cash, so I think I will try and put in some. I put some money in the ETFs, and that's what the strategy I'm playing. But otherwise, you can see here, reality is still down today. Small cap is down, Sensex finance is down, but others are showing some recovery. And what is outpacing and outperformance is happening CNX Energy, so which is something, a sector you have to look at it what's going on, and media is also showing some sign of recovery on top of it. So these this could be the next one can play in the rally. You have to focus on that. So yeah, so you have to keep looking at it, what is outperformance, and this outperformance, people are looking at energy and looking at CNX media and PAC. So you just have to keep following it, and we'll see how the day ends here. And this SME IPO, and SME has been uh, crazily butchered, because at the end of the day, when you look at the SME IPO, and I will share with you what's going on here, the index of SME IPO has moved from 3,000 to 61,000. And trust me, I have no FOMO on it because I have no idea of it. um, and this is something crazy. Okay, so yeah, at this point in time, I will try and be coming here live regularly. So if you can join me, we can review this together, and have this understanding. That'll be great. Now, coming back to our agenda for today, right? Now, one of the question I got from one of my subscribers was about Walamine. There's a video which is there. I'm not sure whether you watched it. I'll put the link here below. And this is to do with the best powerful free stocks in under 10 minutes. And you can just search on it, Walamine Shivendra Bhatia or Peaceful Weekend Investing. You will find it. And you can watch this video. It's been a very powerful video, and you'll be able to get benefit out of it. And if you're not having a free account, just go to sbhatia.co/wallermine and Wallmine, WALLMINE, and you can create an account. And there have been some amazing comments on video. Thank you so much, and really makes me feel good that at least I'm doing something which add value to your journey, so I can share more of such videos. Thank you for your positive comments here. Good Skinner also add one can add ADX above 25 order to find a moment to stop, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm sure Anurag, you're finding value there. When I add exchange, it won't open a drop down add anything. I worked on it yesterday, but nothing. This is coming from Shane, if I'm able to um, pronounce your name correctly. I think once you add the exchange here, you'll start typing in. You have to start typing in here, and then you'll be able to start seeing the list of exchanges. And sometimes you have to filter it on. If, let's for example, in India we have NSE, New Delhi Stock Exchange, and Bombay Stock Exchange. So you can remove one of them, so you don't have duplicate records as well. Now coming in as part of this. Please make some videos on small tools and platforms. Yes, I will try my best to do that. Thank you, HD World Charming Wits. Nice name. Then comes from Lead Gen Solution, powerful screener. That thanks for sharing. If you can make more screeners specific to type of trading, that will be good, like equity trading, option trading, future trading, and so on. Keep up the good works. Thank you for your comments, Lead Gen Solutions. But I am not at all anywhere close to options in futures, equity trading. I do peaceful weekend investing. Whatever it is, I'm sharing it. I don't make videos for the views. I'm here to make life easier for busy professionals. So if you have any specific questions, I'm more than happy to help you around it. Okay. um, and there's some positive comments, very good knowledge and tools, give me more knowledge in few times, much more knowledge in few times. Great. Thanks, Rangana, for your kind comments. And Ramalingam is saying excellent and much appreciated. Thank you so much for your uh, feedback here. Now coming to my last bit of this live stream is and if you are liking this, and you think they're adding value in this live stream and I should come more often, put in comment box below and uh, come live or just say live and you're enjoying it, or type enjoy, um, and I will be thinking of coming live regularly. Now, one thing which I want to talk about is some of the aspects of what's going on, right? What is that you should be doing in these corrections? And this question was asked to me: what you would do if you start all over again and you have money, right? And for me, I would do three things. First, I will be observing the market and looking at what stocks are strong, right? Because as you all know by now, I kind of blend the price action with fundamentals. So me, that is very important. So I need to find a way to marry the story together. So one is, if a company is, I need to look at the price action, okay, and see which stocks are going performing outperforming the market. When I say outperforming, if index has dropped 5%, this stock would have dropped 1% to 3%, and I'm looking at that outperformance and what is the nature of the fall. And the stocks which are going sideways is something we have to look at, okay. And second, let me take a different color. And second is, I look at the, because for me it is important to understand that eh, in the sector, right, you have a particular sector, then you are looking at, and then you have industry and sectors. So that's kind of pyramid we have. So within this sector, I want to see companies which are top of this, right? Because you might have, let's say, 500 companies in particular sector, I'm just making up, right? Then you look at it, out of this 500, I'm 100% sure only 10 to 20% are the one who will be making maximum revenue and profit, and you just have to focus on those 20% because they are the one basically are in the commanding position. Rest all are just kind of there, but you only want to focus on top 10% of that 20% is what I want to focus on it. And that's all. You should start making the list of all and look at their top line, bottom lines, look at their what they have done for last 10 years in different histories whenever there has been challenges, and that's how you start building the repository and try and look at it when is the best time to start nibbling in. And third is, when you are understanding that, keep track on their um, commentary in the market, because every quarter they either will be coming out with the results, and they will be coming out with their if they're doing con calls with the analyst, you can join that or listen to that because it's available these days. Information edge is not there, it's all there by click of the button. There are various tools, you just can look at that, okay. And that's how you should be doing on it. So that's what I'm doing now. This is this is one thing which I won't tell you, is because I've been telling this. If you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me. My account is at the rate Bhatia Shivendra, where I share many insights, and this is one of the things which I shared. IRFC, and if you know, in India market it was like crazy going on, and I said, why did I sell the shares when it was in peak? And this was the peak, right? This is like an Eiffel Tower, or it's like Burj Khalifa. It was forming like a Burj Khalifa, and the only thing is we know that becomes like this. I don't want to be part of that. Sorry. So what I was saying is that, hey, 1 minute, yeah. So when it was forming like this kind of Khalifa, and I was saying, what if it start falling down? I don't want to be sliding down, right? I want to make sure that I have a parachute and come down. And that is something which I always look at it. And it can keep going up. It can make world's biggest Khalifa, and I'm okay with that. But for me, I need to manage my greed, okay, and my fear. That's the thing which I'm focusing on. And as I was looking at it, I said I made several trades throughout the really peaceful journey and action in the present. Why a big chunk of shares becomes a risk free? So I kind of had sold most of it and just sitting on the profit. That also I exited, so I don't have any position as I speak. So clear disclaimer. So no recommendation buy and sell. Learning from history, can't predict the future. So I'm just going by history and my own gut feeling that hey, what should I be doing? And I said as an approach based on I might be wrong, but I'm okay with that. Stock could increase 10 times from here. At this point, I'm absolutely fine. And regret goes hand in hand in stock market. You will be regretting anytime, doesn't matter. So you have to understand that terms, right? And once you understand this, you if you bought it and sold early, you'll regret. You did not buy and sold, stock turned into multipacker, you'll regret. Bought, never sold, stock crash, you'll regret. uh, didn't buy enough, you regret. So I prefer to follow stock market equal to peaceful weekend investing. Whatever it is there, this is what it is. So I exited, and you can see this carnage which is happening, and the stock is down like crazy. And if I would show you, let's check what is going on with IRFC today. You see, sorry, what is this shortcut? IR. Actually, for oh, sorry, it is there. Okay, sorry, that's why I'm saying it was in the indices, so that's why. So yeah, so this was the peak which was forming. So let's look at weekly. Yeah, that was there, and I exited. I have exited on this particular candle, and you can see the stock is down from there, almost like 39-40%. So it is always good to take it when you're getting your returns, and you just wait for the right times. These kind of bounces can happen, but we'll have to just wait and see. Yeah. So that's one of the learnings which I want to share with you, is that you can be long term investors, no problem at all, and that is what I am. But at the same time, when you're having this kind of opportunities and these kind of stocks where they give you returns of 2 years or something in just matter of months and weeks, your greed should kick in and say hey, and be rational about it. And you'll be able to really, and 8 out of 10 you will be correct. I think there could be two scenario which can keep going up. Yes, you have to take that call, right? There's no right and wrong answer in this whole thing. You just have to work through that. Okay. Now coming to the second part of, I always keep saying this and I repeat again, those feeling FOMO can jump in. So this was the SME index which was saying, which has gone up like crazy, and I posted on the Twitter. SME index is putting us in shame with the IPO, as you see, it gone from 4,000 to 64,000 or something, which is a crazy rise, and now it's coming all like a pack of cards. But because the volumes and things like can be easily manipulated, and that's what SEBI chief is saying. I'm not saying that it's manipulated, because I have worked in this and I understand how easy it is to manipulate these small market cap stocks. And you need to know your game in terms of when you are entering those, because either company has to be solid, but at the same time, when I say solid, it has to have a market leader's position, right? And you need to know why you're entering it, and you should have the stomach to hold it, because the cycle can be very erratic in terms of that. And some of the SMEs, I have no idea, I've never even looked at it, so I have no idea about it. But I said I'm not feeling at all. I always believe in no FOMO, just JOMO. And I always say this: FOMO is out, fear of missing is out. JOMO is in, joy of missing out is in. Peaceful weekend investing is where the win begins. Embrace YOLO, let the joy spin. And what is YOLO? You only live once, so you can't just give everything to stock market. Your stock market should be extension to you, and you should have the peaceful journey. That's why you have to understand this slogan. So please put in the comment box below, no FOMO, only JOMO. So I will look forward for your comments in below. So this is kind of my learnings. I hope if you are able to get value out of this live stream, subscribe to our channel, let more and more peaceful weekend investors join in, and like, subscribe, and get notified for future live videos and contents, right? So if you're watching from Facebook or you're watching it from YouTube, I'm looking forward for more and more participation and collaboration going forward. So please do watch out for disclaimer, make sure that don't give any recommendations here. And till next video, I will say goodbye to you. Enjoy your peaceful weekend investing journey. Bye bye.